Hey guys, welcome to today's video where I will be fighting every boss and mini boss and weapon fights. I will be fighting every single boss like Mr. Man, iGod, Glitch, Robotic Robot, but not this guy. We can wait. And then mini bosses like Air King, Cube Master, not the Headless Horseman since it's not Halloween. And the new mini boss, the Wanderer. Let's get straight into Mr. Man. This epic video started. First, we will need to take a detour to the caves. Okay, once we're here, we need to find a sword and a mega sword. And then go over there. But first, let me skip to the part where I get the swords. Okay. As you can see, I have the sword and mega sword now. Let me go turn them in. Let's go. By the way, just to say this for the video, I will be cutting out parts to like if there's an obstacle course in the sub place, I will be cutting it out and just skipping to the boss fight, and I won't talk in the boss fight or mini boss fight, just so you guys can see my epic skills. Alright, that's our first boss down. Now it's time for the second one, which you can only go to if someone hits you with God's hand and you get lucky enough, but that might change soon, I'm not sure. I just gotta think of a way to do it. Okay, it's time for some more peak gaming. Also, if you want the lyrics to the music, go watch the iGod OST. Flip! Alright, that is the second boss down. Now it's time for the third boss, who I might remake their music for, so maybe expect a glitch update someday. Or glitch OST. Anyways, let's go. Alright, let's get straight into it.
Oh my! The hell?
And that is the third boss down. Now it's time for one of my favorite bosses ever, actually. At this very moment. Rob! Let's get right into it. And here we are. I'm gonna let the first cutscene play, because why not? You know what? I'm gonna even be nice. I'm gonna give you guys content. I'm gonna play this whole sub place. And I won't fail. Oh. And so far, that's all of the bosses and weapon fights. Now it's time for mini bosses. It's also time to go back to the caves. And once you've gotten to this bit, go over here. And we can get started on the first mini boss. I'm gonna skip the part where I get all the power-ups, by the way. Or should I say, two the power-ups. I'm gonna prove that Air King is the easiest mini-boss out of them all. I'm gonna prove my developer wrong. I will win first try. Let's go. What did I tell you? I won't be recording the ear ending, so you'll just have to see for yourself. Now it's time for Cube Master. But the problem is, I don't have a friend that has Fade. So, well, I do, but I'm not gonna invite any, so I'll see you in a bit. And here we are. Time to skip to the last portal. And there's the second mini boss. Now, since I can't really do the headless horseman out of its natural habitat, I shall just skip to the newest mini boss, the Wanderer. And that is every boss and mini boss in weapon fights. Yay. If you want, I'll link it below. You can watch my developer video of him beating all the bosses and mini bosses. So you can see something like the Headless Horseman, which will probably be remastered for this upcoming Halloween, so it'll kind of look different. Maybe, I'm not sure. But thanks for watching, and I shall see you again some other time. Goodbye.